Hey, what's up guys? Jason here from PremiereAviationHD and ShareAviation.com, and I want to say a big Merry Christmas from PremiereAviationHD to you and your family. Thank you so much for being the best viewers on YouTube. It's been an amazing 2015, and I also want to say a big thank you from all the guys at ShareAviation.com. This year, 2015, has been amazing. Because of you, we're now the largest social media network for pilots in the world, and that's all happened because of your support. So thank you so much. We're really excited about 2016, a lot of amazing events and appearances around the country, doing a lot of cool stuff with you guys and some great new features to talk about. So get ready for that in 2016. But the episode you're about to watch is a viewer requested one, kind of in honor of Christmas. A viewer, Dan Isaac, requested that I do a video about slow flight on the Premier Aviation HD Facebook page, which is a great place to contact me if you have any requests or questions. I want you to know I am not a CFI yet. I'm going through the process of getting all the rest of my ratings, but I am not a CFI yet. So please just take this as one private pilot to another, or a private pilot to a person who's interested in aviation. This is not instruction. If you are looking for instruction, please contact a CFI. That's a certified flight instructor that's recognized by the Federal Aviation Administration. If you're not getting instruction from a person that has that title and those credentials, it's not instruction, and it is illegal to fly without that sign-off. So make sure that you're getting your instruction from a reputable place. I'm going to give you a tip, a place to go, a place to check out if you're looking for online flight instruction at the end of this video. So with that, let's go ahead and jump in, and I'll see you in the cockpit.
And Claremore traffic, Cherokee 4202 Juliet. We're currently 8 miles to the west of the field, approaching 3,500. We're going to be maneuvering in this area for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then inbound for full stop 17 Claremore traffic. Okay, so slow flight to me is you're going to hear your instructor, if your instructor is anything like mine, you're going to hear your instructor say over and over again something along the lines of pitch for airspeed, power for altitude, especially when you're coming in for landing, right? You're controlling your airspeed with your pitch, and you're controlling your altitude with your power.
November 23740 approaching.
That, in a nutshell,
straight on final
is slow flight.
Approaching 2,000 feet at 4 miles out.
All right, so we're at 3,500 feet. I have my airport in sight. So let's go ahead and do some clearing turns here. We're just going to clear the area. Don't see anyone out here, that's good. Go ahead and clear the other direction. Okay, so to enter slow flight, what I like to do is reduce my power setting. So if my cruise power setting, you know, you're flying along in straight and level flights to, let's just say 2,300 RPM. I'm going to reduce my RPM to 1,500, like I'm on final approach, and I'm going to start pulling my nose up to reduce my airspeed. Once I hit about 80 knots, I'm going to start introducing my flaps, and I can introduce my flaps all the way to 45. So right there, I have just entered slow flight. I'm now at 60 knots, maintaining my heading, and rudder's right rudder, because of the turning tendency of the airplane, the more I put power in to compensate for my altitude loss, the more I have to increase my right rudder pressure. So now you notice I'm at 58 knots right now, and I'm still starting to lose a little bit of altitude. So how do you compensate for that? You don't pull up on the nose, you add power. And as you add power, you increase pressure on the right rudder. So now I'm locked in at an airspeed, and if you're doing it correctly, you can trim for it.
Upwind runway 35.
There you go. 3,500, locked in at 58 knots, or 58 miles an hour, and 2,000 RPM. That's my predictable performance for slow flight. So that's how I enter slow flight. I reduce my RPMs to my final RPM that I would use if I was on my final approach, 1,500. I pull the nose up till I get to my desired airspeed, and then I add power to compensate for the altitude loss. And at the same time, I'm adding right rudder pressure to compensate for that additional left turning tendency. So that's how I do it. That's how I was trained. You can walk it in one step at a time. That's probably a better way to do it. You pitch up for a desired airspeed, then add one notch of flaps, pitch up for the next desired airspeed, add another notch. But if you do it that method that I'm talking about there, you can do it very quickly and very safely because you're managing each part of the equation independently. The power and the pitch are being traded. So Dan, hope that helps out, buddy. Again, guys, I'm not a CFI, so those are just some notes that you might use when you're going through your training. And as always, check out m0a.com. Jason Shepard, good friend of mine. You can't go wrong if you're looking for online flight instruction. All right, guys, thanks so much, and thanks for watching Premiere Aviation HD. Let's go in and land this airplane.